Hey, everybody. Michelle in the building. It is still Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. And so I was just outside doing my walking meditation. And so I decided to come on in and see what's happening before I get back to what I was doing. And I know a lot of people are, and we constantly do this, we constantly seek for others to see the disparity, if I'm saying that word right. I know in some cases certain words come out differently than I hope they would. That's because I have issues with my jaw. Whatever, we'll get past that. But there's a lot of people, especially people of color, who attempt to make non-black people see that how we are being treated differently than they are, and how we are given certain sentences in jail than non-black people, how we have our communities eroded and non-black people seem to thrive and have no issues at all in that regard. So I think we just need to start countering. Okay, find ways to counter and be creative. And instead of attempting to make people see what they refuse to see, refuse to hear, refuse to feel. And I think we have spent a lot of time on that, hoping that people feel our pain, feel our experiences and understand our experiences. And for most cases, they do not. Isn't that correct? So we're going to have to be more creative and counter on that, or just let that go. The attempt to make people see what they refuse to see, hear what they refuse to hear, and feel what they refuse to feel. Okay, it's obvious that it's intentional to ignore the concerns of non-black people. Of black culture, people of color, women specifically, of all groups. Have you noticed that no matter how much you bring to the attention of those who supposedly care, whether it's Congress, whether it's via voting, are your voices heard? And I think I know the answer, and I think you know the answer as well. So we're going to have to counter and come up with something much more creative to handle this type of differences in how people see us, how people feel us, how people hear us. Because obviously nothing has worked and nothing is working because we are still ignored. Okay, we still get discriminated against. Okay, we still get murdered in the streets. Our communities are still infiltrated with rogue cops, which are usually part of the KKK or white supremacy. And that's their mission, and that's their task, is to destroy black culture or destroy people of color by any means necessary. That has been drilled into them for hundreds, 200, 300 of years or more, and then it's passed down to their descendants, and then it's also kept alive by nepotism. So we're going to have to be creative about how we're going to counter all of this, because no one's hearing us, no one's seeing us, and no one's feeling us. So to point out how how a black man can be sentenced to 30 years for spitting on somebody versus someone killing someone because they've mistaken them for someone else, or this or that and the other. So, so I know we can do it because we are creative, but we're going to have to come up with other counters to neutralize all this disharmony and repeating the same things over and over and over again to deaf ears. Okay, if there's a problem with American politicians, why can't we get them all out of office? We have the power to do that, but no one appears to consider that. We could take them all out of office. Find it in the Constitution. It's in there where we can take all of them out. Okay, find it, use it, and we can replace it with people that we genuinely trust will do the job and get the job done. So let's be creative, okay? I want to send peace and love, and I'll talk to you soon.